Namaskar. Generally, most of the people are interested in astrology and want to learn this ancient science. But the biggest roadblock and most difficult question they face is where to start learning from. Quite a few succeed in finding a guru, that's been the teacher, with their persistent endeavor, but these gurus teach astrology in such a complicated way that scares off and even the earnest aspirant. Most of the astrologers begin teaching with birth chart making, and its complicated mathematical calculations diminish learners' enthusiasm and frighten them away. And rest of the pupils run off after hearing complex and high-sounding terminology of astrology. In today's age of computer dependence, I think it is better not to teach the mathematical aspects of making horoscope at an early stage. I think it will be helpful to understand the mathematical aspects after knowing the basics of prediction analysis. Before starting the discussion, I would like to say thank you very much to all of you who have subscribed to my channel. And if you are new to my channel, subscribe to the channel and keep up to date with each of my videos by clicking on the bell icon next to it and listen to important discussions on astrology and spirituality. If certain basic principles are followed sincerely, it can make astrology learning a pleasant and fulfilling experience. Those who want to master science of astrology must always bear these points in their method. The points are: number one, begin studying astrology in step-by-step fashion. Until a principle is understood completely, do not move the next one or the other book. Do not just read, but assimilate whatever is read. Do not read astrology books without guidance of an experienced guru, that means teacher. Reading more books can confuse you, as there are many junk astrology books in the market. In the beginning, pay your attention toward analyzing birth chart rather than making them. Initially, start analyzing the birth charts of your friends and relatives who you know well. As far as possible, learn Sanskrit synonyms of English words used in astrological terminology. One can move quickly in an effort to learn astrology if one remembers all these things and sticks to them. Astrology can be divided in two sections: mathematical astrology and predictive astrology. Mathematical part of astrology mainly contains creation of birth chart. In this part of astrology, different positions of planets are calculated on the basis of time of birth and place of birth, etc. On the other hand, predictive astrology is used for foretelling events of future. In this series, I will discuss mathematical portion later and initially focus on predictive astrology. There are various softwares available in the market today that can be used to calculate the required mathematical information and create a birth chart. However, you need to choose a good and perfect software to buy or use the software. Be it low price or high price, the software should make perfect calculations. Software is available in almost every Indian languages and also some foreign languages. I have given some links of software in the description below. At the time of childbirth, a map of the position of planet in the cosmos is created, and This map is known as birth chart or Janma Kundali. There are various softwares available in the market that I have said already that can be used to calculate the birth charts. Entire astrology is based primarily on 9 planets, 12 signs, 27 constellations and 12 houses. Generally, predictions are based on permutation and combinations of these elements. Name of the 9 planets are shown in the chart. Sun, the Sanskrit name is Surya. Moon, Sanskrit name is Chandrama. Mars, the Sanskrit name Mangal or Puja. Mercury, the Sanskrit name Buddha. Jupiter, Sanskrit name Guru or Brihaspati. Venus, Sanskrit name Shukra. Saturn, Sanskrit name Shani. North node, Sanskrit name Rahu. South node, Sanskrit name Ketu. Sun and moon are considered to be a star and a satellite respectively according to the modern astronomy. But Indian astrology uses the graha, which is translated to planet in English, and includes sun and moon for predictive purpose. Similarly, north node Rahu and south node Ketu are astronomical points and also called graha or planets for predictive purpose in astrology. If you want to know about Rahu and Ketu's real position, then you are requested to watch the video on the link in the description. Indian astrology is earth-centric. Zodiac is a circular belt and all planets seem to be moving on this belt. If this zodiac is divided into 12 equal parts, each part is known as a zodiac sign. These 12 zodiac signs are Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. Similarly, when this zodiac is divided into 27 equal parts, each part is called a nakshatra, that means constellation. We will discuss about the constellations later in this series. Mathematically, a circle is of 360 degrees. Therefore, one zodiac sign, which is 1/12 of zodiac, comprises 30 degrees because total zodiac is of 360 degrees. Nonetheless, there is no need to go much into the mathematical portion, and it is enough to know now that each zodiac sign is of 30 degrees. Degree, minute and seconds are calculated at hours, minutes and seconds. That is 1 minute in 60 seconds, 1 degree in 60 minutes and 1 sign, that is Rashi, in 30 degrees. Each sign is governed by a planet. Let us have a look at it. Aries, Sanskrit name Mesha. Its governing planet is Mars. Taurus, Sanskrit name Vrishabha. Its governing planet is Venus. Gemini, Sanskrit name Mithun, and its governing planet Mercury. Cancer, the Sanskrit name Karkata. The governing planets Moon. Leo, Sanskrit name Singha. Governing planet is Sun. Virgo, Sanskrit name Kanya. Governing planet is Mercury. Libra, Sanskrit name Tula. Governing planet is Venus. Scorpio, Sanskrit name Vrishchik. Governing planet Mars. Sagittarius, Sanskrit name Dhanu. Governing planet Jupiter. Capricorn, Sanskrit name Makar. Governing planet Saturn. Aquarius, Sanskrit name Kumbha. Governing planet Saturn. Pisces, Sanskrit name Meena. Governing planet Jupiter. So we learned about the zodiac signs, planets and their ownership. Those were very important concepts, and if possible try to memorize those concepts. Now we are going to know about categorization of planets and signs, which is crucial in learning predictive astrology. Firstly, planets are classified into two groups, namely benefic and malefic, as follows. Natural benefic planets are Moon, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter are considered benefic by nature, and natural malefic planets Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu are considered malefic by nature. Generally, Moon and Mercury are not always benefic. Full moon, that is the moon near Purnima, is considered benefic, while no moon, that is moon near Amavasya, is believed not to be benefic. Purnima means the full moon and Amavasya means the dark moon. From Krishnastami, that is the 8th day of dark moon, to Shuklashtami, that is the 8th day of full moon, the moon is called evil. The rest of the time the moon is called auspicious. Similarly, if Mercury is placed with benefic planet, it is considered benefic, and if placed with malefic, it is considered malefic. In other words, nature of Mercury depends upon the nature of the planet influencing it. It should be remembered that all natural malefic planets do not always produce negative results. Similarly, all natural benefic planets do not always give positive results. Good or bad effects depends on several other factors like ownership, placements and aspects, etc. We will discuss these factors later. Let us start with first factor, that is sign placement. Generally, any planet gives positive result in exalted sign, in Sanskrit called Ucha Rashi, the main triangle in Sanskrit called Mool Trikan, own sign and friendly sign, in this order. In other words, exalted planets gives best result. Planets in the main triangle or Mool Trikan give second best results. Planets in own sign gives third best results, and planets in friendly sign give fourth best result. In this way, the strength of the planet or the positive effects of the planet is determined. On the other hand, if a planet is placed in debilitated sign, that is Neech Rashi, or enemy signs, it is not capable to giving good results. This table summarizes exalted, debilitated and own sign of planets. Sun, exalted in Aries, debilitated in Libra, own sign Leo. Moon, exalted in Taurus, debilitated in Scorpio, own sign Cancer. Mars, exalted in Capricorn, debilitated in Cancer, own sign Aries and Scorpio. Mercury, exalted sign Virgo, debilitated sign Pisces and own sign Gemini and Virgo. Jupiter, exalted sign Cancer, debilitated sign Capricorn, own sign Sagittarius and Pisces. Venus, exalted sign Pisces, debilitated sign Virgo, own sign Taurus and Libra. Saturn, exalted sign Libra, debilitated sign Aries, own sign Capricorn and Aquarius. Rahu, exalted sign Vrisho / Gemini, debilitated sign Vrishchika / Sagittarius. Ketu, exalted sign Vrishchika or Sagittarius, debilitated sign Vrisha or Gemini. Some points to be noted from the table. Exalted and debilitated signs of a planet are always separate from each other. That is, Sun is exalted in Aries, the first sign of zodiac, and debilitated in Libra, the seventh sign of zodiac. So we need to know about the degree of exaltation and debilitation of the planets. The sun is exalted in Aries from 0 degree to 10 degree. The 10th degree is the most favorable exaltation point, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. The moon is exalted in Taurus from 0 to 3 degree. The 3rd degree is the most favorable exaltation point, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. Mars is exalted in Capricorn from 0 degree to 28 degree. The 28th degree is the most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. Mercury is exalted in Virgo from 0 degree to 15 degrees. 15th degree is the most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. Jupiter is exalted in Cancer from 0 degree to 5 degrees. The 5th degree is the most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. Venus is exalted in Pisces from 0 degree to 27 degree. The 27th degree is the most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. Saturn is exalted in Libra from 0 degree to 20 degree. The 20th degree is the most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. I have mentioned two signs as exaltation place of Rahu. According to Gemini, Rahu is exalted in Gemini, and according to Parashar, Rahu is exalted in Taurus. In this case, we will judge both the signs as exaltation house. Rahu is exalted in Gemini or Taurus from 30 degree to 10 degree, since Rahu moves clockwise. 10th degree is the most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. Ketu is exalted in Scorpio or Sagittarius from 30 degree to 10 degree, since Ketu also moves clockwise. The 10th degree is most favorable exaltation position, and the whole sign is the house of exaltation. The debilitation is also calculated in the same way. Sun is debilitated in Libra from 0 degree to 10 degree. The 10th degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Moon is debilitated in Scorpio from 0 degree to 3 degree. The 3rd degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Mars is debilitated in Cancer from 0 degree to 28 degree. The 28th degree is the most debilitated position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Mercury is debilitated in Pisces from 0 degree to 15 degree. The 15th degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Jupiter is debilitated in Capricorn from 0 degree to 5 degree. 5th degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Venus is debilitated in Virgo from 0 degree to 27 degree. The 27 degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Saturn is debilitated in Aries from 0 degree to 20 degree. The 20th degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Rahu is debilitated in Scorpio or Sagittarius from 30 degree to 10 degree. The 10th degree is the most debilitation position, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Ketu is debilitated in Gemini or Taurus from 30 degree to 10 degree. 10th degree is the lowest most position of debilitation, and the whole sign is the house of debilitation. Sun and Moon are lord of just one sign, while Rahu and Ketu are not lord of any signs. But according to some opinions, Bhargyo, that is Kanya Rasi, is for Rahu, and Pisces, that means Meen Rasi, for Ketu, as tenant may be considered. Other planets are lords of two signs each. Now, I will talk about the main triangle or the Mool Trikan of planets. Sun 0 degree to 20 degree of Leo is Mool Trikan. Last 10 degree is own house. Moon Taurus 3 degree to 27 degrees Mool Trikan. Mars 0 to 12 degrees is Mool Trikan of Aries. Last 18 degrees own house. Mercury, deducting Virgo's first 15 degrees, next 10 degrees is the main triangle, that means Mool Trikan. The last 5 degrees own house, that means from 15 degree 1 minutes to 25 degree Mool Trikan. Jupiter 0 degree to 10 degrees of Sagittarius is Mool Trikan. Last 20 degree own house. Venus 0 degree to 15 degrees of Libra is Mool Trikan. Last 15 degree own house. Saturn 0 to 20 degrees of Aquarius is Mool Trikan. Last 10 degrees own house. Rahu 30 to 10 degrees of Aquarius, Mool Trikan. Ketu, Leo's 30 to 10 degrees, Mool Trikan. According to Mahorshi Parashar, Rahu has two main triangular plates or Mool Trikan, Cancer and Gemini. Ketu has a triangular plate, matlab Mool Trikan, and that is Sagittarius. So the degree position of the Mool Trikan and debilitate or exalted is very important to understand correctly where the planet is situated in its own sign or in main triangle or exaltation. It is also required to understand friendship and enmity of planets for predictive astrology. Planets are neutral, friendly or inimical to other planets as follows. Look at the chart. Sun, Sun's splendor, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, enemy, Saturn, Venus, neutral, Mercury. Moon strength, Sun, Mercury, enemy none, neutral, Mars, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. Mars spent Sun, Moon, Jupiter, enemy Mercury, neutral Venus and Saturn. Mercury, friend, Sun and Venus, enemy Moon, neutral Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Jupiter, friends are Sun, Moon, Mars, enemy Venus, Mercury, neutral Saturn. Venus, friend, Saturn and Mercury, enemy Sun and Moon, neutral Jupiter and Mars. Saturn, friend, Mercury and Venus, enemy Sun, Moon, Mars, neutral Jupiter. Rahu's friend, Venus and Saturn, enemy Sun, Moon, Mars, neutral Jupiter and Mercury. Ketu's friends, Sun, Moon, Mars, enemy Venus and Saturn, neutral Jupiter and Mercury. This is very important table and should be memorized. If you find it difficult to memorize initially, there is no need to get frightened. Eventually, with the time and practice, you would learn it automatically. I am giving or sharing a simple but rough formula to memorize the table. Roughly, we can classify the planets into two groups that are inimical to each other. Group 1, Sun, Moon, Mars and Jupiter. Group 2, Mercury, Venus, Saturn, Rahu and Ketu. As I said earlier, this is just a rough formula and there are some exceptions to it which you can note down from the earlier discussion. Those planets which are placed in the sign of friendly planets or located with friendly planets produce positive results. Similarly, if a planet is situated in sign of enemy planet or positioned with an enemy planet, tends to produce diminished positive results. Let me give an example. You have heard from earlier discussions that Saturn and Sun are inimical to each other. So if Sun is posited in sign of Saturn, that is Capricorn and Aquarius, or Sun is situated with Saturn, it will not able to give good results. In other words, Sun will be weak in giving its results. On the other side, if Sun is with Moon, Mars or Jupiter who are friendly to Sun or in their signs, it should generally give good results. That's all for today. In next part, I will discuss about birth chart, significance of planets, house, signs and their use in astrology. Namaskar.